Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? We are here with a new and exciting demo. Gonna try out Bus Simulator 27 today. I say new, but this actually got released a few weeks ago, I believe. I forget what day exactly, but yeah, we're gonna try this out, see if it's any good. The last Bus Simulator game that I played was Bus Sim 21, so a little bit of a jump here, 6 years later. So we're gonna try this out and see how it goes. Now this is just a demo, so not sure how much we'll be able to do. I did already hop in here and get my controls set up, so that is all good to go. The one bad thing is there does not seem to be any force feedback for the Moza wheel. So that's disappointing, but it is what it is, and we're gonna go ahead and hop in here and try things out. So here in the demo, they give us 4 different missions that we can go ahead and try out. We've got a basic tutorial, we've got a city drive, an inner city, and another inner city. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into the tutorial here, and we'll see how this goes. I think this map is supposed to be somewhere in like the Mediterranean. Right now, it kind of looks like we're at an airport or something, though, to do this test drive. Got an electric bus there, it looks like. A Solaris Urbino 12
Beautiful
electric.
Day for testing our new arrival.
Hello,
What do you
Carlos.
think? I've
Yeah,
heard you're going to be
beautiful
in
day.
charge of a new public transportation company in Makina. Great. Our city has been bleeding for a proper public transport for years.
Well, that's good.
Before you attend serious business stuff and such, you can help me out here. The city just got this beauty for evaluation from Solaris. I'm responsible for making sure everything's in working order before we hand it over.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go ahead and just get onto the bus here.
Now, hop in that driver's seat and help me test it.
Well, looks like a bus.
Okay. First things first. Ignition. Press that power button once. Don't start the engine yet.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, for safety reasons, we always keep the front door closed while driving.
That does make sense. Let's go ahead and close the front door.
Alright. Before we go anywhere, look around the bus to check your surroundings. Usually the best way to do it is to use side mirrors, but sometimes we can cheat a little and look a bit further.
Yeah. Just look around outside the bus. Looks like a bus. Nobody around us or anything.
Alright, we need to bring this beautiful machine to life. Just hold the power switch for that perfect engine hum.
I'm not sure what engine hum it is he's talking about, because we're in an electric
Right.
bus.
Lighting systems, check. Manual says there should be multiple light modes.
Yeah, let's turn the lights on.
Keep cycling through those options until we hit low beams.
There we go.
Now transmission. Pardon, old habits. It's drive mode. This Urbino 12 doesn't have transmission, obviously, as it's an electric bus.
Now he's catching on.
Set mode to drive, so we can start
Drive.
rolling. Moment of truth. Let's see if this thing actually moves. Release that parking brake. All right, let's test the
Hey, we're
acceleration
moving.
system. Manual recommends gentle pressure first. Now let's check the steering. Manual says it should be power assisted. Let's
So
test
far,
it at
so
a
good.
proper speed. Manual specifies this as optimal for urban driving.
Unfortunately, I have no
Coming
force
up on a
feedback,
turn.
so it does feel
Let's
a
see
little
how she
bit
handles
weird to
corners under
drive.
power. Keep in mind, smooth deceleration before turns. Passenger comfort
But
and
it
all
seems
that.
to drive pretty decent overall. The graphics are all right. I mean, they don't look bad, but I'm only getting 55 frames per second right now, which is kind of disappointing because I don't even have it turned up to ultra or anything like that. So a little bit demanding for what it is. Oh, now that we're in this tunnel, we're getting like 70. You gotta turn here, I guess. All right. So far, so good. Haven't hit anything yet.
Final test. Let's check how smooth the brakes are. Apply those brakes gradually. Want to test the stopping power without jerking.
So we're gonna pull up and stop here. All right.
Let's secure this properly and finish our system check. And finally, shut her down.
There we
Good
go.
work today. I'll write up a positive report for the city council. If this
So
test
that
goes
was the
well,
tutorial.
I'd say we got a good shot at creating the base of our future fleet. That's it.
Thank
for
you,
today.
Carlos.
I've heard you're called to the city, so they can get the whole operation started. If everything goes smoothly, you'll be running a public transportation company in no time. Good luck.
So that was the tutorial. Moving on next, we've got the city drive. So let's go ahead and try that out. Maybe in this one we'll actually get some passengers that we can move from one place to another.
Breaking news from Makina this morning. Public buses are back in Felicia Bay after 3 years of scandal that rocked the previous transit authority. Corruption charges, mismanagement, millions unaccounted for.
My friend,
Well, that doesn't sound good.
today marks a new chapter. I am thrilled to announce our partnership with a dynamic private operator who will restore the service you deserve.
30%, just in time for election season. How convenient.
The third episode of Winter of Passion premieres tonight at 8.
Oh, of course,
Elizabeth
Winter of Passion. I almost
behind
forgot about that.
Salvador's disappearance.
The first buses hit the streets tomorrow morning. Makina residents are cautiously optimistic that this time...
Buckle up, Felicia Bay. The wheels are back in motion.
All right, so here we are in the second stage of this demo. Our bus is sitting over here, so let's go ahead and walk on over and see who this lady is.
Good morning.
Hi.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
Nice to
Welcome
meet you, Marta.
Beautiful Makina. I hope you're as excited as I am.
Oh yeah, we're just so excited.
Today's the big day. Our first official test drive for the city council. Real passengers, real traffic, real route.
Hooray! I guess let's go ahead and get on our bus. That seems to be all she has to say. So we've got the same Urbino 12 electric. Go ahead and hop on here.
You know the drill. Turn on the engine first.
Yep.
Just give me a moment to hop on.
You're already
Now
on.
for the technical side. To start servicing a line, log into the bus computer.
Okay.
Thanks to the system, you can track the progress and timing of the line you're servicing.
There we go. We
We've
got our
already set up a
little
short
bus
test
computer
route
there.
that you'll be automatically
Looks
joining.
like we can sell tickets on it too.
Another
so
reason we
that'll
set it
be
up. It shows the
good
line
to
number
have.
and last stop on the bus display. Passengers wouldn't be able to tell if it's the line they're waiting for.
Oh, it shows things? Oh, hey, it does. Whoa. B27. Sitting there on our bus. And, we can open the back doors, too. We can make the bus kneel. We even have a ramp we can stick out, so that's kind of cool. 23 seconds till we're supposed to take off. Let's go ahead and get things put back up where they belong.
All right, time to get moving.
All right.
Release the brake and let's show Makina what we can do.
Just gotta look slightly to the right so that I can see my mirror up there.
Check those mirrors carefully. We want to merge smoothly into traffic.
I guess we should put it in drive. That would definitely help.
Please drive to the bus stop marked on your GPS screen. There's someone we need to pick up.
Where are we going to? We've discovered a new landmark. Exhibition Wharf.
Signal right and let's approach the stop professionally. Perfect positioning is key. We want to make boarding as easy as possible.
I have so much work.
Exhibition Wharf.
I do like how the turn signals,
At the first stop,
they make
we'll
it
have
light
someone
up the
special
bottom
coming
corners
on
of the
board.
screen there. So it's real easy to know if your turn signals are on. That's kind of cool.
I can't believe how expensive.
Miss Roja Mendez, thank you for joining us. Such
Go
an
ahead and let
honor.
these people
I've
on.
read all your reports on urban mobility.
Hello, everyone. Please call me Camila, and thank you for reading them. Not many people do, I'm afraid. Just for the record, I represent the Municipal Council to oversee the process of rebuilding public transportation in the city.
Okay, I guess that's all she's got to say. We're 18 seconds behind. Let's go ahead and get moving.
I must warn you, the city officials are a bit hesitant about this endeavor.
Expensive groceries have gotten lately.
But don't you worry, I am on your side.
Next stop.
Of course, that's great to hear. We all want to bring buses back to our streets, right?
Absolutely, I'm sure you'll do great.
This is definitely kind of a scenic area here.
Okay, so this is our little test. Let's service
Cute
the
little
sample
town.
line filled with volunteers who wanted to join the maiden voyage.
Old Port Street.
All right.
Now open the doors and let your first volunteers on. Welcome aboard. Please watch your step and find a comfortable seat. Wonderful. Now close the doors and head to the next bus stop marked on your GPS.
Alrighty, we will.
Look at those people on the sidewalk. Some of them are watching us. I think word's already spreading that public transport might be coming back.
Of Heroes East.
I don't feel safe in this area.
Uh-oh.
Heating's been on the fritz again. Just my luck.
One other thing that I'm not liking. I am not driving on the wrong side of the road. What a load of shit.
Pigeons. More like flying rats.
There's no button to be able to look left and right. Like, I can't bind that to a key or to a button on my wheel. You have to use the mouse to look around, which that kind of sucks.
Arena of Heroes East.
This time, a passenger with a disability
Oh
wants
yeah,
to join
we got
us.
somebody back there that needs a
Help them
ramp.
get on by kneeling the bus and extending the ramp.
There you go.
Now that everyone's on board, off we go to the next stop.
So far, so good. I must say, you're a natural.
All right, we gotta cut across the road here. And just in time for a green light.
Next stop,
Perfect.
Lighthouse
Can't
Road.
believe how expensive groceries have gotten.
Oh, you're telling me, buddy. Actually getting up to speed through here.
Lighthouse Road.
There we go.
Look at the line next to the driver's seat. This time, we want to test your customer service.
Oh, goody. My customer service. Is there anybody here? What are we testing my customer service for?
Your ticket
Oh,
machine
okay,
is
now
alive
she
and
walked in.
kicking. Let's sell
Hi.
some tickets.
You want a ticket?
Can I buy a ticket?
Yes, you certainly can. You want you want 3 student tickets. Okay then. 3 student tickets.
Another
There you
satisfied
go.
customer.
Thanks.
You are welcome.
All
Now
good.
sit down.
Now let's drive to our final bus stop, where we can drop all the passengers.
Can't believe how expensive groceries have gotten.
You just said that, dude.
Who invented
Next stop, Makina West Bank. Last stop.
Fine. Been waiting for this bus connection for ages.
All right, finishing our loop here, I guess. We've got one more stop coming up here.
Makina West Bank. Last stop. Please leave the bus.
All right,
I must say,
off you go.
I'm so glad so many people wanted to join our test drive and help the cause to restore public transportation in Makina.
All right, everybody's off.
And that's it for today. Now, let's conclude by driving the bus to the resting point. Camila, do you have any notes?
Professional service, modern equipment, accessibility compliance. Everything we hoped for.
Hooray!
That's great to hear.
So we're just taking it over here to park it looks like. I mean, all in all, this seems like pretty decent. It's definitely a step up from Bus Sim 21, but it's still lacking force feedback with this wheelbase, so that's really disappointing that they can't have force feedback working with a Moza. Because Moza's become a pretty big brand all in all, so.
Okay, let's secure the vehicle and call
And
it
the
a day.
graphics, you know, they're decent, but considering the frame rates I'm getting, I would expect them to be better. Like, if it's going to be pulling that much resources, I would definitely expect to have a little bit better. I mean, right now, while we're sitting here, it's getting 75. But while we were driving around, we were dropping down quite a bit for a while.
It's just so
So, you know, it definitely
sunny day.
seems like it has some potential. The passenger dialogue doesn't seem like it's improved any. In fact, I noticed something before that when I was just getting everything set up. Let me hop out of here for a second. See if I can find a random person. I keep hearing people talking. Who's talking? Is it you people over here? But yeah, if I go up and talk to people.
Hey.
Hi.
Greetings.
That does not sound like it should have a woman's voice coming from that model.
In my day, we didn't have
What
all
you can
these
do today,
gadgets.
do the day after tomorrow and take 2 days off.
Hiya. Being young has its advantages, I guess.
That one seems to match.
Hi.
That one seems okay.
Hey,
So these people seem to be halfway decent.
Hi.
Hi.
That does not seem right.
Marquez was nothing special. Her fame is mostly political, really.
Like, they don't seem to have the voices matched up with the correct models. So, like that, you speak to this person who appears to be a woman, and we have a real deep man's voice.
how do you do?
Hi.
Heating's been on the fritz again. Just
Like
my
that.
luck.
That just doesn't seem right. So, you know, that's a little bit of a awkward moment there when the voices just do not match the bodies that they're in at all. Oh, I was supposed to sign out of this, wasn't I? There we go.
With service like this, I think public transport can really transform Makina.
This is just the beginning.
All right, go ahead and turn our bus off. I guess we got to get out of the computer first
Thank you
there.
so much for
There we go,
today.
turn the bus
I
off.
hope to see you soon for our next task.
Thank you.
Yes, see you soon.
All right. So yeah, that is the demo for Bus Simulator 27. There are a couple more levels in the demo, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick taste of it. Let you know what I'm thinking about it. But yeah, it doesn't come out until September 8th, so still got a little while to decide if this is something I'm going to be picking up. Yeah. This definitely seems like it's got some potential. It seems like there's a bunch of different bus brands involved with this. Here we go. We've got this video here. So yeah, the full game has a bunch more brands of buses. 3-player co-op, or 4-player co-op, you and 3 friends. A bunch of different types of buses, different brands, different models, double-deckers, electric bus, coach buses. Looks like there's going to be a nice assortment. It also looks like school buses will probably be a thing again, because I did see in the control settings there was a button for the amber lights on a school bus, so that'll probably be coming back. But I definitely like the scenery. It's a really nice looking area, and we'll see how this is received. But yeah, pre-orders are now open. I'll put a link in the description of the video to the Steam page for this, so if you want to go put it on your wish list or check it out, feel free. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little preview of it.